Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket.
This is the lighthouse in Sunny Sands. It's where Mr. Mentor the inventor lives. He just loves inventing crazy things, and we just love going to visit him in the lighthouse. Sometimes he invents things quite accidentally. Sometimes Grandpa helps with his inventions. But Sunny Sands just wouldn't be Sunny Sands without Mr. Mentor. We're always really pleased to see him. One morning, while I was helping Dad, he burst into the garden.
I've got some spectacular news.
Mr. Mentor invents words as well.
Really? What? My very good friend, Mr. Greater the Creator, has come to Sunny Sands. He's one of the most remarkable inventors in the universe.
He sounds amazing. I'd love to meet him.
Well, he's staying with me at the lighthouse, so you can come and meet him now, this very minute.
Yes, this was the day we all got to meet Mr. Greater, the Creator. Mr. Greater is very big and very jolly. And he likes everything to be big, especially his inventions, like this, his super-sized sausage squeezer. That makes him extra jolly.
Yes!
Can I come? I'd love to meet Mr. Greater the Creator.
Grandpa, you'd never manage the lighthouse stairs. Never mind, I'm sure you'll meet him very soon.
I'm sure I will. Sooner than you expect.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
I'm going to meet Mr. Greater the Creator, stairs or no stairs.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can do all sorts of amazing things. He can get into my toy car and make it go, or he can jump on my Sunny Sands train and chuff around the room. But today, he decided to fly in my toy plane. So Grandpa went off to the lighthouse in my plane, and we all went in campo. In fact, Grandpa was flying so fast, he got there first. Mr. Greater was upstairs singing, so he didn't see Grandpa flying in through the window or landing on the floor. Grandpa climbed up the table and hid in one of Mr. Mentor's inventions, the Marvelicious Model Maker, and just in time, too.
Mr. Greater, allow me to introduce my spectacularly dear friends, Jemima and Jason Mason.
Oh, you're rather small, aren't you? I like big friends. I like everything big, especially inventions.
At that moment, I spotted Grandpa in the Marvelicious Model Maker.
I've been looking at some of your inventions, Mr. Mentor, and they are all very small. What is more, I have no idea what any of them actually do.
No, nor have I. That's what I love about them. Take this Marvelicious Model Maker, for example. It's supposed to make models out of clay, but what it actually does is makes rather spectacular soup. You see, the clay goes in here. And then
Mr. Greater was very interested in the Model Maker, but I was worried when he stuck his hand inside. Would he find Grandpa?
Ouch! Oh, something nipped me. What have you got in there?
Well, just modelling clay.
It was probably a bug that got into the machine. Here. I'll take a look.
And what is this ridiculous contraption?
It's my automatic aerostatic. One of my most brilioso inventions ever, if I say so myself.
Well, show me how it works. Small girl, sit there.
See if I can just remember.
While Mr. Mentor was trying to get his automatic aerostatic to work, I rescued Grandpa from the Marvelicious Model Maker.
There we are. Yes.
Meanwhile, poor Jemima looked like this.
Sorry.
Mr. Menter really is the most remarkable inventor in Sunny Sands.
No, I am the most remarkable inventor in Sunny Sands because I have decided to move here.
To Sunny Sands?
Oh, not just to Sunny Sands, but to the lighthouse.
What? This lighthouse?
Of course, this lighthouse. Mr. Mentor will simply have to move out.
Move out? But I can't. This is my home.
But you can't live here because you're not a proper inventor.
He is?
Oh, very well. We shall see. I challenge you to a big inventing competition. We both have to invent something. Let me think. Yes. Something that turns small things into big things.
Small things into big things, but I've never invented anything like that before.
Oh, Miss Smiley will judge our inventions. I will see you in her cafe in an hour's time.
An hour's time?
Whoever invents the best invention wins the lighthouse. And whoever loses lives in a garden shed.
Garden shed. Oh, I'll never do it. What'll I use? I don't have anything suitable. Oh, it's absolutely impossible.
Please calm down, Mr. Mentor.
And Jemima took him upstairs to calm him down.
This is terrible, Grandpa.
Don't worry. I'm going to make sure Mr. Mentor wins this competition if it's the last thing I do. I've got a plan. It's a bit risky, but I think it'll work.
I don't like the sound of risky.
See that big box over there? Use that. Make it look good. Oh, and put a hole in the back, and I'll see you in the cafe in an hour's time.
Okay.
And with that, he jumped off the table, got back in the plane, and flew out of the window. At the cafe, Mr. Grater had taken no time at all to invent his invention, a supersonic supersizer.
I'm impressed, Mr. Greator.
So am I. Very impressed.
Luckily, everyone was so busy being impressed that they didn't see Grandpa running in. And then we all turned up.
So this is all you could come up with? Just a cardboard box?
It's not just a cardboard box. This is Mr. Mentor's Mega Magic Magnifier.
Well, everyone was asking Mr. Mentor questions about his Mega Magic Magnifier, and Mr. Grater was laughing at it. I put the box down. Grandpa wanted me to turn it round, so the hole was at the back.
Perfect.
Then he told me the rest of the plan.
This is what we're going to do.
And he ran and got into the box.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to show you my supersonic supersizer. This amazingly brilliant invention can turn small things into big things. Gather round, everyone.
So, Mr. Grater took a small Sunny Sands cupcake and put it into his supersonic supersizer. He closed the door, pulled a lever, and out came...
A big Sunny Sands cupcake!
That is wonderful.
Yes.
The most wonderful invention I've ever seen.
Of course.
Oh, Mr. Grater, you are the winner.
The keys to the lighthouse, please, Mr. Mentor.
I'm sure I shall be very happy in a garden shed.
Poor Mr. Mentor ran out to the cafe, and everyone followed him. Everyone, that is, except me.
It's such a pity nobody got to see Mr. Mentor's Mega Magic Magnifier. It can turn small people into big people.
Impossible! No invention could ever do such a thing.
This one does. I'll show you.
So I opened up the box, and there, inside, was Grandpa.
A small person! I've never seen such a small person! Is he real?
Oh, yes, but this invention makes him big. Are you ready, Mr. Grater?
It was time for Grandpa to take his cap off.
Cap off.
Oh! That's astonishing!
It not only makes small things big, it makes big things small. Cap on.
So, Grandpa put his shrinking cap on and got smaller and smaller. This was all too much for Mr. Grater. He ran.
What
was the matter,
I've never
Mr. Grater?
seen anything like it. It was amazing, incredible, a work of genius. Mr. Mentor, you are the most remarkable inventor in Sunny Sands. Nay, the universe, the lighthouse belongs to you.
What happened, Jason?
Oh, I just showed Mr. Grater Mr. Mentor's Mega Magic Magnifier. He was really impressed.
But I don't understand. It's really no more than a cardboard box.
Well, you know how it is, Mr. Mentor. Sometimes your inventions just start working all by themselves.
Yes, I suppose they do.
So off we went back home. Grandpa arrived just before us. I quickly ran in ahead of everyone else. He took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. We got rid of that dreadful Mr. Grater the Creator. And how did we do it?
With teamwork, Grandpa?
With teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you're awake. I'm so glad you didn't meet Mr. Grater the Creator. He was horrible.
He even tried to take over the lighthouse. But Jason saved the day.
Did he now? Well done.
I don't know why Mr. Grater liked big things. I think small things are just as good. Don't you, Jason?
Oh, absolutely. I think small things are the best.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket. This is the cafe in Sunny Sands, and it's run by Miss Smiley. Miss Smiley is called Miss Smiley because she's always smiling. And what's more, she makes the most delicious treats ever. She loves music, and today she was holding a concert in her cafe. And we, the Mason family singers, were all busy practicing our song when suddenly
Tiny me.
Great Aunt Loretta arrived.
Oh, that's your noise, you. Well, come on then. What's the song? What have you chosen? Come on, tell me.
Oh yes, our song for the Sunny Sands sing-along was called Boom-a-Boom Whoop Sing Zoo.
That sounds very peculiar. Never mind, I'll soon sort it out, because I've arranged for Madame Vibrato to come and help us out.
Madame Vibrato? Who's Madame Vibrato?
Madame Vibrato is an extremely famous opera singer.
La 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 la!
Yes, thank you, Jemima. Madame Vibrato just happens to be a very, very good friend of mine. She's singing at the cafe this evening, and I've got her to come this afternoon to help us practice, which is a very good thing for you, Grandpa, because you need a lot of practice, you do. Madame Vibrato could get even you to sing. Madame Vibrato could get a monkey to sing.
And with that, Grandpa ran inside, and I followed.
Oh, Jason, this isn't really funny, you know.
It is quite funny, Grandpa.
Yes, I know, but if the Mason family singers are going to be at their best today, then Loretta has got to be stopped from joining in. And that means only one thing.
Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's magic shrinking cap. Everyone else thinks he's gone for a little lie down. They have no idea that he can get up to this, and this, and this, and that he can hide in very small places. Today, I had no idea where Grandpa was hiding when the others all rushed in.
Grandpa gone for a little lie down? Oh, typical. Never mind, you've still got me. Come on, Madame Vibrato awaits.
So we all got into Campo and Great Aunt Loretta sang.
Boop, 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 boop.
I really hoped Grandpa would find his own way to the cafe because I knew I'd need his help. Then Great Aunt Loretta said,
Oh, you're going to love my friend, Madame Vibrato.
but we did not love Madame Vibrato. Grandpa arrived as she started singing again. I was really pleased to see him run in. He jumped up onto a table and hid. Madame Vibrato finally stopped singing and said,
Now, my dears, I'm going to help you all make the music come alive.
Music coming alive. Who'd have thought it, eh?
Now, fill yourselves with air like a big balloon.
and Madame Vibrato filled herself with air like a big balloon. And then she did this. It was a dreadful noise. Grandpa couldn't help laughing. Suddenly, who should arrive but Mr. Whoops? Sorry, Madame Vibrato. It's only Mr. Whoops. He's always having little accidents.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He falls over things, he falls off things, and sometimes he even trips over his own feet.
Oops.
Soon, Madame Vibrato was making us all walk around the room singing our names in the air. Poor Mr. Whoops. He really was having a clumsy day.
Loretta, darling, you sound like a cat with a toothache.
Grandpa wanted me to go into the kitchen. I had an idea. I'll get you some water, Great Aunt Loretta. It might help with the toothache. Grandpa jumped down and ran to the kitchen. I ran after him.
We have a bigger problem than I thought, Jason. In fact, we have two problems.
Madame Vibrato
Who we've got to get rid of,
and Great Aunt Loretta.
who we've got to stop singing.
So what shall I do?
Open the piano lid, then get everybody out of the cafe apart from Madame Vibrato.
Okay. And Grandpa jumped off the kitchen table. Madame Vibrato had got us all doing some dreadful singing exercises.
Oh, Loretta, dear. You sound like a hyena with an ingrowing toenail.
Oh, I don't want to sound like a hyena.
I hoped some water would help.
Wee-wah! Wee-wah!
Oh, Loretta, darling, we're never going to get the music to come alive with you singing. You sound like a hippopotamus with a tummy ache.
Oh, I sound like a hippopotamus now, do I? Well, this hippopotamus is going to the...
Great Aunt Loretta never says the word toilet out loud because she thinks it's rude. Why don't we all go outside for some fresh air and let Madame Vibrato practice her song?
Good idea, Jason. Mr. Whoops and I'll get some tea and cakes.
And we'll all leave you alone to bring the music alive, madam.
Oh, thank you, dear. I'm sure I will.
Time to put Grandpa's plan into action. I think it'll sound better with the lids open.
Oh, thank you, dear. Oh.
Now was Grandpa's chance. I'd got everyone out of the room. I had no idea what he had planned.
Are singing, the little yellow buttercups are popping up to say hello. Loretta, is that you? The little come alive?
Oh yes, the music was coming alive. And Grandpa hadn't finished yet.
The music really has come alive, all by itself. It really has come alive. Oh.
Whatever's the matter, Madame Vibrato?
The music has come alive.
What's that you said?
Oh! Oh! Look what you've done. You and your little accident.
I'll get a cloth.
Oh.
I'll help.
Grandpa had another idea. He pushed the treble clef off the board, jumped down and hid behind it.
Oh, oh no! Oh no! That treble clef is chasing me! Stop it! Oh, stop it! Oh, stop!
Just then, everyone came back in, and Great Aunt Loretta said,
You sound like a baboon that's been stung on the bottom by a bee.
Oh, the music has come alive! Oh.
and with that, Madame Vibrato ran out of the cafe.
She always was bonkers. Oh, now I've got a sore throat with all those silly exercises.
I've got an idea. You can conduct us, Great Aunt Loretta.
Oh, ooh, right.
Soon, we were practicing again, and this time, we were singing our very own song. Boom-a-boom, whoop, sing, zoo.
Boom-a-boom, boom-a-boom, boom. Boom-a-boom, boom-a-boom, boom. If you're happy and you want to tell the world that you're the happiest person in the land, make your feet go tappy and your hands go clappy and the world will surely understand. Oh, who needs words when the sky is blue? Who needs words when I am with you? The only words that we think will do are boom-a-boom, whoop, sing, zoo. Boom-a-boom, boom-a-boom, whoop,
Zing zoo,
boom-a-boom, boom-a-boom, whoop.
zing zoo.
If you're happy and you want to tell the world that you're the happiest person in the land,
Zing zoo.
make your feet go tappy and your hands go clappy and the world will surely understand. Oh, who needs words when the sky is blue? Who needs words when I am with you? The only words that we think will do are boom-a-boom, whoop, sing, boom-a-boom, whoop, sing, boom-a-boom, whoop, sing, zoo.
When we got home, I ran ahead and whipped Grandpa out of my pocket. He took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
That was great fun, Jason. And we did it. We got rid of Madame Vibrato and we stopped Loretta from singing.
Yes, Grandpa. I think we call it teamwork.
Teamwork.
Oh, so sorry you missed it, Grandpa.
It was a great sing-along.
Oh, good. And did the music come alive?
You, Grandpa, you're as bad as Madame Vibrato. Music coming alive indeed.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa!
No, be careful.
Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket. It was a Saturday. Mum was in the kitchen sorting out her bits and bobs bag.
Boots!
beast!
I was going into the garden with Grandpa and Jemima to play the bird, beast and bug spotting game.
Bug!
It's hot out there. I need my hat.
Good grief!
Bird, beast or bug, Grandpa?
Hard to tell.
Fish, bish, boo, hoo, bother, dash, and dollop.
Couldn't find my hat, so Mums will have to do. Oh, hello. Can we help you?
Oh, sorry. Seem to have accidentally wandered in, following a bird. Thought it went in that tree. I'm Lenore. Lenore the Explorer. Expect you've heard of me. Rather famous, actually.
Lenora the Explorer. You take those fantastic pictures of birds, beasts and bugs.
That's right. If I see 'em, I snap 'em.
Oh yes, this was the day when we all got to meet Lenora the Explorer.
Now, I've come in search of an extremely rare creature, the blue big-beaked bonglebird. Mostly blue, of course. Big beak, red tail feathers, and yellow wings. Seen it, anyone?
No, yes I have.
Doesn't surprise me. Only seen it once myself. So shocked I didn't manage to get a decent photo of the little flutter-putter.
Well, maybe we've heard the blue big-beaked bonglebird. What does it sound like?
Like that. In fact, some call it the blue big-beaked shrill-shrieked bonglebird.
This is so exciting. Lenora the Explorer in Sunny Sands, in our garden. Why don't you stay with us while you're exploring, Lenora? You'd be ever so welcome.
So before we knew it, this had happened. Lenora had put her tent up in our garden.
Now, listen here. This is a tough mission. Quite frankly, I could do with some help. So I propose to lead you all on an expedition to find the blue big-beaked shrill-shrieked bonglebird.
Oh, I would be honoured to be in an expedition led by Lenora the Explorer.
I didn't mean you, Grandpa. You can't run, you can't climb, you can't jump. You just hold the whole expedition up. Sorry, old chum, but you're far too old and slow to be an explorer.
Is that right? Well, in that case, I better just go and have a little lie down.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
Fact one. The bonglebird likes to perch on very high places. Where's the highest place in Sunny Sands?
The lighthouse. Mr. Mentor's away, but he left us the key.
Smart girl. Come on, everyone, follow me to the lighthouse.
Too old? Too slow? I don't think so. I'm going to join the expedition, and I'll find the blue big-beaked shrill-shrieked bonglebird before Lenora the Explorer does.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can run faster than any of us. Grandpa, he can climb up things, he can jump off things. But when he wants to go to the lighthouse, Grandpa has to fly. And that means using his magic to ride on Gordon, my toy seagull. Meanwhile, we all went to the lighthouse in Campo, and Dad said...
So we're looking for a bird with a big beak that's mostly blue, with red tail feathers and yellow wings.
And Jemima said...
And it sounds like this.
Oh, it's a long way up. Oh, this is the perfect viewing spot. Everyone by the window.
Well, everyone looked out of one window. Grandpa flew in through the other one. He circled round and landed on the floor. While I quickly hid Gordon, Grandpa ran and climbed up onto the table.
Fish, bish, boo-hoo, bother, dash and dollop. No sign of the little flutter-putter from here.
Is there anything else we should know about the blue big-beaked shrill-shrieked bonglebird?
Did I mention that it flaps its wings like this? Come on, you can all do it. Flap, flap. In fact, some call it the blue big-beaked shrill-shrieked flippy-flappy bonglebird. Don't forget the shrieking.
Even Grandpa joined in the flapping.
Just had an idea. Fact 2. The bonglebird loves water. So we need to get closer to the sea.
Then we should go to Miss Smiley's cafe on the pier. That's virtually in the middle of the sea.
What an intelligent young woman you are. Follow me, fellow explorers, to Miss Smiley's cafe. Come on, Jemima.
I stayed behind. I just had to talk to Grandpa. We're moving on, Grandpa.
So am I. I'll fly to the cafe as fast as I can. With a bit of luck, I'll spot the Bonglebird before Lenore, the explorer.
Okay, just make sure she doesn't spot you first.
Jason!
So, I ran down the stairs of the lighthouse, and Grandpa flew out of the window. When we arrived at Miss Smiley's cafe, Lenore the Explorer couldn't resist a tropical smoothie and a Sunny Sands cupcake. Meanwhile, Grandpa the Explorer was on his way to the pier.
Drink up, team. Time to go on the pier. Come on, stand up. Now, remember what we're looking for. Mainly blue, big beak, red tail, yellow wings, sounds like this, flaps like this. Oh, and wiggles its bottom like this. Everybody copy. Come on, everybody.
While we were all shrieking and flapping and waggling our bottoms, Grandpa ran into the cafe.
Don't tell me. Some call it the blue, big-beaked, shrill-shrieked, flippy-flappy, wiggly-waggly Bonglebird.
Exactly right. Girls are genius. Onward, explorers, to the end of the pier.
I stayed behind again to talk to Grandpa. I picked him up and put him on the table. Any luck?
No, the Bonglebird's definitely not out there.
If we don't find it, Lenore the Explorer will be camping in our garden forever.
Well, we can't have that, Jason. But don't worry, I've got a brilliant plan. First, I want you to get Lenore back to the house. Then...
But there was no time to hear the rest of Grandpa's brilliant plan, because the explorers were coming back. So Grandpa ran out of the cafe. He leapt onto Gordon and flew home as fast as he could.
Still no sign of the little flutter-putter. Fact 3. The Bonglebird likes places that are wild, wet and windy.
Then we should go to Misty Moor Mountain. That's about as wild, wet and windy as you can get.
Full marks for the girl in pink. Come on, everyone, to Misty Moor Mountain.
This wasn't what Grandpa wanted at all. I had to do something. We're going to need warm jumpers, wellies and hats. So hadn't we better go home first?
Bish, bish, boo-hoo, bother, dash and dollop. The boy's almost as smart as his sister. Back to the house.
So we got back into Campo and drove home. When we got home, I couldn't see Grandpa anywhere. But he was on the kitchen table with Mum's bits and bobs.
Jason! Do come along. We'll miss the Bonglebird at this rate. If you're looking for your wellies, you won't find them up there.
Perhaps they're in the kitchen. I still couldn't find Grandpa, but I did find these. Grandpa was running around the kitchen in his pants. This time Grandpa had gone too far. He was dressed as the blue big-beaked, shrill-shrieked, flippy-flappy, wiggly-waggly Bonglebird. Oh, Grandpa, you look amazing. So, what's the plan?
Well, can't you guess? I'm going into the garden and you're going to tell Lenore that you've spotted the Bonglebird in the tree.
Meanwhile, everybody was ready to go up Misty Moor Mountain. Lenore, come quick! I've just seen the Bonglebird outside, in the tree!
That's the blue, big, shrill-shrieked, flippy-flappy, wiggly-waggly Bonglebird, all right. And what a fine specimen it is, too.
Don't get too close, it might fly away.
I must take a photo. Seen it, snapped it.
While everyone was looking at the photo, Grandpa jumped down from the tree, ran across the grass, and dashed inside.
I must take another snap for luck. Where is it? Oh, no! The little flutter-putter's flown away.
In fact, the little flutter-putter was in the kitchen, changing back into his normal clothes.
Never mind, mission accomplished. Now I must go in search of my next rare creature, the red-horned roaring rhino.
Oh, I don't think we have those in Sunny Sands. Grandpa ran into the sitting room, took off his cap, and came back to his normal size. You did it, Grandpa! Lenore the Explorer's gone!
I couldn't have done it without your help, though, Jason. All down to teamwork.
Yes, Grandpa. Teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you're up and about. You missed the bongle bird.
Did I? Oh, what a shame.
Never mind, Grandpa. Lenora took a photo of it. It's going to be on the cover of the next Beasts, Birds and Bugs book.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket! It was a sunny spring weekend, and I was having breakfast in the garden with Grandpa. Mum, Dad and Jemima had gone away to a dance contest. So guess who was looking after us?
Who wants a sausage, then?
Oh, Miss Smiley, you're spoiling us all rotten.
Now that I've fed you all, I must go and open the cafe.
Can I come with you, Miss Smiley? I'd like that.
Oh, I'd like that too, Jason. What about you, Grandpa? What would you like to do today?
I'd like to sit in my chair and read the Sunny Sands Gazette. But first of all, I would like another cup of tea.
Yes, this was definitely shaping up into a day to do what you like to do. And speaking of liking things, Mr. Like a Biker!
Oh, I like a friendly face in the morning.
Mr. Like a Biker doesn't just like bikes, he likes everything to do with cycling.
Oh, I like a bike with silver trim. Oh, I like a saddle with comfy padding. Oh, I like a helmet with sparkly stars on it.
In fact, Mr. Like a Biker just likes everything.
Oh, I'm so glad you're in. I said to Eric, I said, I'll be so glad if they're in.
Who's Eric?
Oh, where's he gone? Hang on. Eric, come on, come here. Eric's my nephew. He's staying with me for the weekend. Oh, Eric, come on, come and meet some new friends.
I don't like meeting new friends.
Oh, he's just shy. Come on, Eric. Now, this is Jason. This is Miss Smiley. Oh, look, this is Wolfie.
I don't like dogs with pointy ears. I could see Grandpa looking through the kitchen window. He doesn't like it if people don't like Wolfie. And neither do I.
I was hoping you could help me think of something to do with Eric today. See, I thought we could go for a bike ride, but,
I don't like bikes.
No. Then I thought we could fly a kite on the beach, but,
I don't like kites or the beach.
no.
Maybe you could come to the cafe with me and Jason. I'm sure we'll be able to find something you like there.
The cafe! I forgot about the cafe. Everyone loves Miss Smiley's cafe. Oh, there's lots of lovely cakes there.
So I went inside to tell Grandpa we were taking Eric to the cafe.
If you're taking Eric to the cafe, you're going to need some help. And I've got a feeling I'll be more help if I'm small.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking. Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
When Grandpa puts on his magic shrinking cap, he likes having all sorts of fun. He likes running around and leaping off the furniture. He likes driving my Sunny Sands train around the room. And he especially likes flying my toy plane I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's shrinking cap, and it's really important that nobody else finds out. I was about to talk to Grandpa when Miss Smiley rushed in.
We're waiting for you, Jason. And guess what? Eric doesn't like waiting.
Just coming.
Oh, where's Grandpa? Gone for a little lie down, has he? Oh, he's only just had his breakfast.
There was nothing I could do. Grandpa would have to find a way to get to the cafe by himself. Once we all got to the cafe, we started helping Miss Smiley. She was arranging the food, I was putting out the menus, and Mr. Like a Biker was cleaning. But Eric wasn't doing anything.
Perhaps you could dust the chairs.
I don't like dusting. Or you could put flowers on the table. I don't like flowers. I was hoping Grandpa would arrive soon. We really needed his help. Just then, Grandpa ran into the cafe. He jumped onto the table and hid, just as Miss Smiley came in.
Would you like a cherry chunk, Eric?
Ooh, did you say cherry chunks?
Any moment, Eric would see Grandpa. I waved at Grandpa to hide. He quickly jumped into the salad. Ah! Something just jumped into the salad. Maybe it's a frog.
A frog? In the salad? Well, there can't be.
There is. I saw him move. I don't like frogs. I don't like salad. And I especially don't like frogs in salad. Don't worry, everyone. I'll sort it out, whatever it is. I ran off into the kitchen.
Dear. Oh, Miss Smiley, what am I going to do? Eric doesn't like anything I like. Oh, I'm all of a doodah.
I don't like doodahs.
Well, that didn't work. But I've just thought of something that might. What about taking him to Mr. Whoops's toy shop? Every boy likes a toy.
Of course they do, Grandpa. So I put Grandpa in my pocket and said to the others, "Hey, let's go to Mr. Whoops's toy shop."
Oh, I like Mr. Whoops's toy shop, and you'll like it too, Eric. It's full of wonderful new toys.
I don't like new toys.
Oh, I can't take much more of this.
Well, I've got to go to the toy shop to give Mr. Whoops his lunch. So why don't I take Eric and you and Jason can carry on getting the cafe ready. It'll give you a well-earned break.
Ooh, I like a well-earned break. Thank you, Miss Smiley.
So I had to stay in the cafe and help Mr. Like a Biker, which meant that Grandpa had to go to Mr. Whoops's toy shop on his own.
Brilliant there. So many fun toys, honestly.
He ran out of the cafe and took off in my plane. Meanwhile, at the toy shop, this was happening. I don't like tractors. I don't like puzzles. I don't like craft kits. I don't like sweets.
You don't like sweets. He doesn't like sweets.
Luckily, Mr. Whoops and Miss Smiley were so busy picking up sweets that they didn't see Grandpa flying in, or landing on the toy shop floor, or running to the shelves to hide. I don't like elephants. I don't like puppets. I don't like skateboards. I don't like buckets. Or spades. And I told you I don't like frogs.
Oh, be careful, Mr. Whoops. We don't want any little accidents.
I don't like little accidents.
Oh.
I don't like big accidents either.
Oh, poor Mr. Whoops. He's going to need a bandage. Oh, dear.
Now Grandpa was alone with Eric. This was his big chance.
I don't think I've ever met a boy who doesn't like toys.
Who said that?
Me! Bingalingo, the talking baboon.
I don't like talking baboons.
No, I rather guessed you wouldn't. You don't seem to like anything.
But I do. I've lots of things at home that I like. I like my old bear that sits on my bed. I like my old superhero comics. I like my old toy cars.
Oh, I see. So you like old things?
Yes.
Oh, I agree. Old things are far more interesting than new things. And I know who's got lots of old things you'd love to play with. Jason.
Really?
Yes, and there's one old thing in particular.
But just then, Mr. Whoops and Miss Smiley came back. Grandpa's job was done. It was time for him to go home. Miss Smiley, I've thought of something I'd like to do.
Oh, that's wonderful, Eric. What is it?
I'd like to go to Jason's house and play with all his old things. Bingalingo says Jason has loads of old things that I'd really like.
Bingalingo?
You know, Bingalingo, the talking baboon.
Well, that's wonderful news, Eric. Well, let's go to the cafe and ask Jason if he'd like to play. We'll see you later, Mr. Whoops. And thank Bingalingo for me, will you?
Yes, of course. Hello, Bingalingo. Well, talk to me then.
Grandpa flew home as fast as he could. Miss Smiley went back to open up her cafe. And Mr. Like a Biker took me and Eric back to my house. Eric really liked Grandpa's treasure chest full of all his old toys. Ooh! I like an old knight in shining armour. Ooh! I like an old boat with flappy sails. Oh! I like an old monkey wearing red dungarees.
Oh, and I like it when you like everything.
Grandpa had done the trick, but where was he?
Starting, look.
I rushed into the garden to see if I could see him. And there he was, just coming into land. Grandpa took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size. You did it, Grandpa! Eric is playing with your treasure chest and he likes everything.
I thought he might. That's marvellous. But if it wasn't for you, I'd still be in the salad. Teamwork, eh?
Yes, Grandpa, teamwork. Grandpa went back inside to see Eric.
Hello there.
Oh, Grandpa, guess what? We've discovered what Eric likes. Old things.
Really? Then hopefully he might like me then. Old things are far more interesting than new things and much more fun.
That's exactly what Bingalingo the talking baboon said.
Did he?
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket. It was a really busy day.
Oh, where's the tape? Does anyone see my hat? Oh, there it is.
Dad, how do you spell congratulations? All this was in aid of a very special occasion.
Ta-da!
Oh, Grandpa, you look wonderful.
I'd better make myself look wonderful too.
We've all got to look wonderful. This is going to be a wonderful wedding.
And whose wonderful wedding was it? Mr. Whoops's wonderful wedding. And who was he marrying?
Miss Smiley, scrumptious Miss Smiley. Her peacock salads are a healthy treat, but her chocolate sundaes taste so sweet. When it comes to puddings, I must confess, you just can't beat her summer mess. There's no one I rate as highly as Miss Smiley.
Smiley, Miss Smiley.
I'm so excited.
Jemima was so excited because she was going to be a bridesmaid.
Mum, please can you do my hair first?
Good idea, Jemima. Then I'll have plenty of time to do Miss Smiley's when she comes over.
I'm just going to drop my things on sticks over at Miss Smiley's cafe. Jason, there's another tray in the kitchen. You can come with me.
Did Miss Smiley actually ask you to make things on sticks?
No, I'm just helping her out, which is more than you ever do, Grandpa.
Loretta helping Miss Smiley, it'll be a disaster. And Miss Smiley mustn't have a disaster on her wedding day. I better come too.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa puts on his magic shrinking cap? He can chuff around in my Sunny Sands train. He can jump into my toy car and make it go. He can fly in my toy plane. Often, I have no idea where he's got to. And today, he was here.
Just cover me with a napkin.
Okay. I was sure Great Aunt Loretta would be back because she'd been waiting for me to catch her up. And sure enough...
Will you stop lingering? Grandpa's gone for a little lie down, I see. Always disappears when there's work to be done. Come on now, get a move on.
Great Aunt Loretta was right. Grandpa was having a little lie down on the tray of things on sticks. The cafe had been specially decorated for the wedding, and Miss Smiley was just finishing off her wonderful wedding cake.
Where do you want the things on sticks? I made them myself. There's spicy sausage and banana, there's pilchard and marshmallow, and there's garlic and bubble gum. Try one.
While Miss Smiley was looking at the things on sticks, I quickly took the napkin off Grandpa. He stood up and hid behind a plate of party sandwiches.
Thanks, but I'm not really hungry at the moment.
Oh, well, that's just because you're nervous. But don't worry, I'm here to help.
Just then, I saw Mr. Whoops.
There's Mr. Whoops.
What? Oh, no, he can't come in here. Oh, it's bad luck for the groom to see the bride before the wedding. Get rid of him as quick as you can. Come on, now, we'll go and hide in the...
Great Aunt Loretta never says the word toilets out loud because she thinks it's rude.
Miss Smiley! Scrumptious Miss Smiley! What?
Mr. Whoops knocked the little groom off the cake.
How could I be so clumsy? Oh no. Oh no. Where could he go?
Just then I saw Grandpa. He wanted to talk to me.
The groom's over there on the floor. But he needs a new head. Can you make another one, quick?
I'll try.
Oh, I can't.
At that moment, Great Aunt Loretta came back in.
Mr. Whoops, you shouldn't still be here. You've got to go.
Oh, I've done a terrible, terrible thing. I've knocked the little groom off our wonderful wedding cake.
Great Aunt Loretta looked at the cake.
No, you didn't.
Grandpa had stepped in just in time.
I was sure How strange. He must have got back on the cake all by himself.
Oh, Mr. Whoops, you're just a big bag of nerves. Just like Miss Smiley. It's a good job I'm here to help keep everybody calm. Now then, off you go, back to the toy shop. Oh, Miss Smiley, you can come out now.
So, I put Grandpa in my pocket and the groom back on the cake.
Smiley, everything's all right. Now just keep calm. Oh, look at the time. You've still got to have your hair done and your makeup. Come on.
Okay. I need my case.
Come on.
Right, I'm coming. There we go. Right.
Oh, you're lingering again, Jason.
So we all went back to our house.
Right, now I've got
Before long, Miss Smiley was ready to have her hair and makeup done. Grandpa had jumped out of my pocket and was up on a shelf.
I think it might be easier if we do your hair and makeup in the kitchen.
Mum, my bun has fallen down.
Oh, don't worry, Jemima.
At that moment, Great Aunt Loretta appeared.
No need to panic. I am here to help. Now, why don't you do the bridesmaid? I'll do the bride. I'm an expert at hair and makeup, I am. Come on, Miss Smiley. Into the kitchen.
Come along, Jemima. Let's do your hair upstairs. Come on.
I'll just ring Mr. Whoops, see how he's getting on.
Ring! Where is the ring?
Mr. Whoops was very nervous.
Here it is. Sing-a-ding-ding, what a beautiful whoop!
The ring went flying and landed in the shape sorter.
Help! Help! Whoever you are!
What's the matter, Mr. Whoops?
I lost the ring!
You've lost the ring. I'll be right over. Don't tell Miss Smiley. I don't want to worry her.
OK, I hope you find it. Grandpa had jumped down onto the sofa.
This is terrible. I better go and help. You stay here and deal with Loretta.
But Grandpa...
I won't be long.
Before I could stop him, Grandpa ran to my toy plane and jumped in. Then he flew up the stairs and out of my bedroom window. Grandpa flew in while Dad and Mr. Whoops were still looking for the ring. Back at home, Great Aunt Loretta had made a terrible mess of Miss Smiley's hair.
No, I think it just needs a little extra something.
Well, I think you've done enough, Loretta.
Wait, I've got it. Things on sticks. They'll just look wonderful in your hair. Good job I kept some for myself.
In my hair! No! No!
I had to find a way to stop Great Aunt Loretta. Suddenly she went flying, and so did her hat. Wolfie didn't waste a second.
You got me hat. Come back here, you wretched dog. Oh, come back here, you other little...
Miss Smiley grabbed her chance.
Thanks, Jason.
She ran upstairs to find Mum. And I ran upstairs to get changed. At the toy shop, Mr. Whoops and Dad was still looking for the ring. Grandpa was looking for the ring too, and suddenly he saw it. In the shape sorter. In he went.
We can't give up yet, Mr. Whoops. The ring must be somewhere.
Grandpa had the ring. Now all he had to do was roll it onto the floor to attract Dad's attention.
Look. The ring. I'm sure it wasn't there a moment ago. I wonder how it got there.
Who cares? We found it. Sing-a-ding-ding, what a beautiful ring.
I've got to go and fetch the bride. I'll see you at the cafe.
Grandpa had to get home before Dad did. So he jumped off the counter, got into the plane, and out he flew. Meanwhile, Great Aunt Loretta was trying to get her hat back.
Oh, this is all Grandpa's fault. I'm going to wake him now.
No, don't do that.
Oh, look, my hat.
I'll get your hat for you.
Oh, thank you, Jason. You're a marvel. I'll deal with you later.
Great Aunt Loretta rushed off to the toilet to put her hat back on, just as Grandpa flew down the stairs. Grandpa took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size. And we all went off to the cafe. The wedding was about to begin. First, Mr. Whoops arrived.
Oh, look, it's Mr. Whoops, he's here.
Mr. Whoops proudly held up the ring.
Zing-a-ding-ding, what a beautiful ring.
Then Miss Smiley arrived.
Here she is.
She looked very beautiful and very smiley. It was going to be a really wonderful wedding. I smiled at Grandpa and he smiled at me. And I knew that was how it was always going to be. Me, my grandpa, and teamwork.